when he can get in, you see those forwards, you see those down tilts. I think he's one of the main perpetrators of the down tilt hate gang.
Yeah.
He's one of the reasons that's a thing. So let's see how Longo is going to respond to that. Game number 1 winners semifinals here at the Ultimate Performance 3 in Rotterdam. We're going to Pokemon Stadium.
Alright, immediately the gyro gets tossed out, and Antireflex is the one on the offensive here. Tries to get some combos started, but the lasers are flying all over the stage. And ladies and gentlemen, this is what you are going to have to look forward to. Lots of projectiles and a lot of scary air-to-air situations.
I want to see those offstage situations because Rob can be very aggressive offstage because of that recovery, but Rob can also edgeguard very aggressively because of that recovery. So maybe we'll see something, maybe a back air burner boost, I'm not completely sure, but that might be a very interesting situation. Both gyros now on the playing field. It's a bit of a mess, it seems. Projectiles flying everywhere, as you said. Both players, and basically the same percent. But Longo taking the first stock with a down throw up air.
Yeah, Longo will always try to go for these down throw up air conversions. Antireflex answering quickly with the down smash. And this is completely even.
What an interesting choice actually there. The back end of the down smash. He tried to get with the back air, but it wouldn't hit, so down smash is the best option. And we see Antireflex coming in with those aerials, with those tilts, trying to keep Longo under pressure. You can actually see that Antireflex is the more aggressive player. Longo hasn't been really pushing forward, except when he can. And Antireflex is just throwing, I don't want to say throw out, but he is throwing out his moves.
I know exactly what you mean. It's if you look at the positioning of both these players, you see that Antireflex is more focused towards the middle of the stage, whereas Longo is more on the sides of the stage, is trying to set up the gyro, trying to set up the laser. But now it's Antireflex in the lead, and Longo trying to keep Antireflex at bay, and is doing so quite well with the gyro.
It's a small lead though, because one down throw could still be it. That down throw up air, ooh, or the gyro, we might be able to take the stock, both players at a ridiculously high percent. 150 average for both players. Who is going to take the first stock? And the back air is going to take it Longo again with the first stock.
So one of the, I just wanted to talk about that. One of the frustrating things about Rob is how easy it is to two-frame with that down air. But for Rob, because the robo burners are so strong, you can stall quite easily. So it's actually quite hard. Oh no.
Is it gonna be it?
It's gonna be it.
Oh. To be fair, Rob getting Rob comboed by Rob is
yeah, it's
it's funny. I want to say that it's funny.
It's quite funny indeed. But yeah, that's the nature of this matchup. Both player or Rob is a character that's quite vulnerable in a disadvantaged state. So whenever one of them gets a hit off stage with the gyro in hand, it's going to be complete disaster for the other player.
Well, in neutral, it's complete disaster as well.
Yeah.
It's basically like one of those old cowboy fights where everybody's shooting everything, ricocheting over everything. That's the neutral in this matchup.
All right, game number 2. Let's see what's going to happen. Yeah, we immediately see the Beyblades come out. Honestly, I find it very hard to keep track of the gyros, so I'm not gonna say who has his gyro out, and because that's the important part about this matchup, you know. If the other player gets your gyro and gets it under control, then you can't spawn a new gyro until it disappears.
And he has 2.
Yeah, exactly.
You think one neutral setup is scary, you have 2 of them. Well, we see Longo again being being in a very big, good position against Antireflex. He's going to take the first stock again. He tried to, and he is going to with the back air. It's starting out the same way as it did the first game. Longo is taking the lead, and Antireflex following up not soon after. What's Antireflex going to pull out of his pocket?
Yeah, tries to go for the down throw up tilt to up air, misses the laser, but does get the reverse hit of the nair. Longo not phased at all, just keeps on shooting. Rerouting.
Antireflex without a double jump, you see just the up B. And now again, the corner situation. Longo is very strong in that corner. We saw a couple of setups for him, keeping Antireflex at the ledge, giving him a lot of pressure Tries to get the backer, it's not going to do it. Antireflex has to find that first stock right now, or else it's going to be a big disaster for him.
Yeah, and the backer is a great tool to do so because it stays active for so long. But Longo is using his tools so well to get back to the stage. Just being so patient with the robo burners, being patient, setting up the gyro, making sure that Antireflex can get anywhere near that robot.
Antireflex is looking for it. He tried to get the side B. That's not gonna be it for there. Also not gonna be it. No laser snipe. What is going on here? I have no clue.
It's like watching two supercomputers, right? Gets the side B, and Antireflex finally gets that first stock. But is it too little too late?
He is at the ledge again. It was his gyro that was there.
Down throw.
Up there? No, up tilt.
Just the up tilt, just tacks on a little bit more damage.
Ooh, good read right there. Ooh, tries to get him with the side B. Is Longo going to answer that? It doesn't seem like it. Both players return to the middle of the stage. And now Antireflex can keep on that pressure on Longo. Building percentage slowly and slowly, but a backer is going to be enough of the percentage, especially with the rage Antireflex has. But one just up smash or a gyro off stage is enough for Antireflex's stock.
Oh,
Gets the get up attack and just teleports through Longo there.
I don't know if that was intentional, but that was brilliant. It does get the down smash here. Longo almost getting KO'd, needs to dodge every single projectile to get back. Doesn't manage to dodge the gyro. We get a Beyblade battle there, and both Beyblades just disappear completely. Longo makes his way back somehow. Antireflex trailing behind 20%, but it doesn't really matter at this kind of percentage. Gets the Nair. Longo gets the second stock.
I haven't seen Nair kill in such a long time. But he tried to get the down smash again, reading it, but that wasn't going to be it. But the side B catching Longo's landing, and again, Longo taking the first stock, Antireflex not following after, following after soon. Maybe it's going to change in the last stock of the situation. If Longo gets the first stock here, Longo is up 2 games. And that's detrimental, because if you want to take that set, you have to go through 2 counter picks of your opponent.
Yeah, and that's going to be a very tough hill to climb. But let's talk about this game first. Antireflex still trailing behind the charged up smash. Longo is feeling confident right now.
He knows he can do it. He is 100% ahead of Antireflex. Ooh, stage spike doesn't tech it, but luckily that great recovery as well is enough to get him back there. Sniping with the laser, still not enough. 164%, and then his fuel ran out, so he didn't get quite the comeback he wanted to. Longo getting game number 2 in this wild west of a matchup.
It's so odd that you say that, because I don't associate the Wild Wild West with computers. But you're absolutely right. I thought your analogy of just shots ricocheting off everything is so accurate. And Longo is the one who is staying up the longest, dodging around every single projectile so far. We go back to Smashville, so it's going to be chaos once again on a small stage.
Just instantly throwing the gyro against each other. It seems like they're both basically playing on one controller. The same controller is shared by them. Quick forward there, tries the eye in, but that's not enough to dodge before there. And now Antireflex at the ledge again. He's been there for such a long time. This entire set, Longo is just keeping him there, not wanting him to get back on the set. And the gyro hitting Rob through the stage.
I think the stars have aligned for Longo right now. His bracket run has been phenomenal, and now this game, or this set against Antireflex, it's just complete domination from the German Rob.
Back air the gyro, it flies away. The gyro hits Antireflex, who's just waiting there. Again, gets stage spike. We haven't seen a single tech, and the roll read gets the up smash. Antireflex now a full stock and 147 behind. It's a big hill to climb.
It is an enormous hill to climb, and Longo is the one scavenging that hill, getting every single interaction right, and so far Antireflex is trailing behind by a lot. But he can still make it happen. We've seen what Rob can do, and especially what Longo can do. Can Antireflex answer back, or is it going to be too late?
It seems like Antireflex has been broken. He's now 2 stocks behind, and he has no... It doesn't seem like he's going to find a way to magically get back at Longo, especially when he gets those string like that.
I thought he was going to end it right there, right then. But Antireflex found his way out, found his lifeline. Does get back to the middle of the stage. Air dodges, this is not a good spot, but does make it back to the other side of the stage. Gyro disappears.
Tries to get the side beam, but gets interrupted by the Nair. And now Antireflex in a dangerous position. Longo has all the time in the world and all the stocks in the world to try to get that edge guard. He loses the stock right now, but it's still not the end of the world. He has a full 2 stocks to get that edge guard.
Yeah, it's going to be very tough for Antireflex. That's all I'm gonna say.
I was looking at that jar because he threw it up. Maybe it's gonna hit on the way down, but it didn't quite hit it. The mark.
Up throw.
Up smash.
No. I thought for sure he was either going to go for the up throw or for the down throw to up air. But Longo, he likes to toy with the toy robot. All right, Antireflex, show us what you can do. Can you make something happen here, or is Longo just a little bit too strong today?
It seems like Antireflex is getting a bit more control in the neutral. He's doing a better job of staying in the middle of the stage and not being off the stage for so much. Up air is going to take it, 92%, and now Antireflex has 156% at his stock. But he needs to make this comeback in order to get a chance to take the set. But the back air